Okay, let's dive into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, built specifically for HR managers and team leaders. Today, we're opening up a highly focused playbook for building real, lasting morale in Belgian workplaces. You know, if your company operates in Belgium, getting recognition wrong can actually end up hurting morale. But getting it right, that builds absolutely unshakable loyalty. Let's look at how.
Right off the bat, we have to acknowledge that employees are incredibly perceptive. As the source material points out, they understand effort, consistency, and whether it feels like real appreciation versus mere habit. They absolutely notice when you rely on those generic, obligatory corporate gifts. It just kind of feels like a chore, right? But when you deploy genuine appreciation, well, that's what builds real loyalty.
So, to get to that level of genuine appreciation, our roadmap today is going to cover decoding Belgian work culture, timing your gifts beyond the holidays, leveraging the power of food, customizing things for your team, and finally, executing the whole shebang seamlessly with Walwater gifts.
Starting off with Section 1, Belgian Work Culture Decoded, where authenticity heavily outweighs flash.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how much the Belgian corporate world emphasizes balance, fairness, and mutual respect. Flashy, over-the-top gestures, they just don't work here. The outdated corporate mindset treats gifting like an annual checkbox, a mere habit rushed through every December. But the Belgian way? That requires consistent effort, authentic recognition, and above all, fairness. When someone on your team receives a gift, they want to know it reflects genuine appreciation as a core part of your company's daily culture, not just because the calendar says it's time.
That brings us to Section 2, gifting beyond the holidays, because timing is literally everything.
Because look, if you really want to be authentic, you kind of have to rethink your entire timeline. Corporate Christmas hampers are undeniably popular in Belgium, for sure, but they are also completely expected. What if you pivot your strategy? What if you surprise your teams throughout the year? Say, after a grueling major project, or when a brand new hire joins the team. It completely changes the dynamic. It feels so much more personal, way less expected, and therefore infinitely more meaningful.
So what are those strategic moments? Well, think about the impact of recognizing consistent effort when someone least expects it. Imagine thanking a team right after they've pushed through a notoriously busy period or celebrating a massive project success. It's also about marking those company milestones, welcoming new hires, and supporting remote employees who might be feeling a little disconnected. Hitting these specific beats, it proves your appreciation is deeply woven into the actual fabric of your company.
Moving to Section 3, the power of food gifts and how they create shared moments. So how do we actually deliver this year-round appreciation? Through the universal power of food. But first, we really need to define a specific word here. What does a cool gift actually mean to a Belgian employee? I'll tell you what it doesn't mean. It absolutely does not mean flashy, and it doesn't mean trendy tech gadgets. In Belgium, cool means useful, well-chosen, and appropriate. Keeping this definition in the back of your mind is going to save you from making any awkward personal assumptions about your staff.
Actually, take a well-deserved mental coffee break with me for a second. When we talk about useful and appropriate, proven food-based gifts hit the nail right on the head. We're talking corporate baskets packed with snacks, premium coffee and tea boxes, and of course, high-quality Belgian chocolate. Belgium has this massive, deeply revered culture around food and taking breaks. A beautiful box of chocolates or shared baked goods, it's universally inclusive. It fits flawlessly into their daily routines without ever feeling, excessive or out of touch.
And there's a profound psychological benefit at play here. A basket placed in a break room does three really vital things. 1, it provides a legitimate reason to pause. 2, it creates a shared experience among colleagues. And 3, it serves as a tangible, real-world reward during a busy day. And what about your hybrid teams? Well, delivering a smaller version of this directly to a remote worker's home completely breaks up their isolation. It brings that exact same vital sense of connection right to their kitchen table.
Which leads us perfectly into Section 4, customizing for your team, because one size absolutely does not fit all.
And this brilliantly illustrates the practical application of matching the right gift to the right employee. If you're gifting to office teams, go for the large baskets they can share, snacks, candies, the works. For the telecommuter, you want smaller gift boxes perfectly sized for home delivery. For new hires, choose a smaller gift set that feels inviting, not intimidating. Long service workers, that's when you bring out the premium, bigger baskets to show deep loyalty and establish trust. And for international teams based in Belgium, stick to neutral foods to avoid making any incorrect cultural assumptions. Tailoring the strategy is absolutely key here.
And whatever you decide to send, sincerity is everything.
Belgian culture values absolute clarity. A short, simple note, literally just "thank you for your hard work," is all you need. Seriously, don't overcomplicate the message. The physical gift itself does the heavy lifting, while your words simply and authentically support it. Finally, Section 5, Sending with Walwater Gifts. This is your fulfillment solution. Because let's be real, as an HR manager, you need a friction-free, logical way to actually execute all of this. This is exactly why professionals trust Walwater Gifts. They are the original producer of every single basket. There's no shady third-party reselling happening here. Everything is hand-prepared, carefully packed, and respectfully delivered. And since they operate and ship directly within Europe, you're getting a clean, professional presentation suited to European tastes with absolutely zero customs nightmares. You can just breathe easy knowing your company's reputation is in very safe hands.
Let's move to and see how this builds into an incredibly simple workflow. You just visit sendgiftsineurope.com, choose a basket perfectly tailored to your worker group, add that short, sincere message we talked about, and enter the delivery details. That's it. Walwater handles the preparation and smooth shipping directly from Europe to Belgium. It is ridiculously easy and completely fuss-free.
So I want to leave you with this question. What kind of culture is your company actually building right now? Are you just relying on mere habit, or are you creating genuine shared moments? If you are ready to show your team in Belgium that their work truly, genuinely matters, start building real morale today. Head over to sendgiftsineurope.com to order the perfect corporate gift baskets for your employees. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy gifting.